Welcome to the Cool Fireman Podcast, a virtual firehouse kitchen table with Matt, Adam, Brian, Doug, and Freddie, where they discuss everything that matters in today's fire service. Now let's get to the show.
I hope none of them watch.
How good is Foreigner?
Before the Christmas. Foreigner?
Foreigner.
You're too young for that.
Can't Stop Loving You. I'm just listening to it right now.
Too young for that. I've been binge listening. I've been binge
Adam, I'm
listening.
singing to you, baby.
He's trying to serenade me.
I've been binging.
I want to know what
Ella
love
Langley.
is. I want you to show me. You ready?
what love
I want you to show me. Yes.
You guys are
This
way
is the
too
Cool
young for
Fireman
that.
Podcast at its finest. All right.
You guys are too young for that.
I wish you guys
is
could
it
hear
still
that
recording?
song. Huh?
What?
Are we good?
Yes,
We're
we're
on the
recording.
show,
What do you
genius.
mean, are we good? We're
Yes.
fantastic.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I had old.
You're
I had
still-
an old-timer
you're still-
moment.
You're still uploading from the previous, but
What?
we're
What's happening?
recording now.
Who's
you're
here?
still uploading.
Welcome to the Cool Fireman Podcast.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Hey!
She wrapped up her
Fuck
name.
did we get ice cream?
Who's got ice cream?
Did you get
Johnny
that, Matt?
Knoxville, dude?
Did you
When
get
did they
that?
bring it by the
Yes.
applesauce?
I say that all the time, and nobody understands it. I was like, dude,
I
it's a classic.
love it.
When
Johnny
the fuck did we get
Knoxville.
ice cream?
That dude,
Sorry, Rhett.
it's
This is starting
hilarious.
off real
That's
fancy.
Okay. That's okay. Hey, guys.
Real
welcome,
fancy.
Welcome to the episode 1647 of
Season
the Cool
2.
Fireman Podcast. I don't know. We're on episode 1 something. What are we on, Matt?
138?
37, 38?
138?
138.
It doesn't matter
38.
anymore.
Kudos
it doesn't
to
matter.
Adam for being on top of.
Good
That.
good straight road here in Southside Virginia. But hey, welcome to the Christmas episode. This will drop Monday, 4 days
Yes.
before Christmas? 3 days before Christmas. Christmas is
Yeah.
on Thursday?
Yes, I think so.
Rah, 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 rah.
Rah, rah.
Jack my hall with my rah, rah, ree.
Ding, fries are done. Ding,
Oh,
fries are
I
done.
love. So I told y'all that when I came home from work, my wife made me help her paint the bedroom, and I'd rather had Unky take off running from Chesapeake and kick me in my ball bag than paint because I hate painting. But when Carol of the Bells, she was playing Christmas music on the Google thing, and when Carol of the Bells came on, I started singing that. I was like, "Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Don't fuck with fries are hot, fat. It really hurts bad. So do skin grass.
You
Would
do
you
that
like
way
an
too
apple
well.
pie with that?" It's a classic.
Would you like
If
an
you
apple
haven't
pie
heard
with
it,
that?
You need to check into that. But anyway, welcome to 138. It'll drop Christmas Monday, 3 days before Christmas. Hope you got all your shopping done. Some of us are dressed festive. Some of us are not. Merry Christmas, you filthy
not.
animal. I got the nature boy. Woo! It's Christmas time. The nature boy.
Where's your microphone, Doug? Where's your microphone right now?
Up there.
Okay.
Is it better? You guys tell me I'd move it and yell too much, so
I know.
I put it up there
It's-
thinking it wouldn't be as bad. Is it bad?
It's just kind of low. That's all. It's not a
Oh,
big
it's
deal.
low?
It's
Well,
fine.
let me,
It's fine.
How's
There you
that?
go.
Is that better?
Probably.
That's just
I
this
don't know.
big orb in the thing here. Anyway, hey, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We'll drop you one before New Year's, but we hope you all are done with your shopping. And if you haven't, be safe doing that. What
Yep.
the hell was that?
Oh, that was
Anyway,
Must've been Brian.
officially announcing, we talked about it last week.
yes.
Patreon is live. We have a few subscribers already. That's cool. We just did our pregame stuff, our sound check, and all that prior to that. Will be a freebie for all the Patreon or for anybody who wants to listen to it this week. And then after that, you gotta subscribe for that stuff. So we'll see how it goes, man. Hope you guys will support us in that. That'd be awesome. We have engineer tier. Yeah, Matt.
Yes, sir.
And what, Chief?
We have a rookie, which is $5, and we have the engineer tier. So the rookie basically kind of gets you a member shout out. The rookie is really just like, hey, I love your guys' podcast and just want to, help support you guys. That's really all it is. And the support that we're looking for is, again, like we said last week, it's not for our back pocket. It's so that we can do some marketing stuff and just push our reach out. That's it. So you're going to get a member shout outs. You're going to get fan requests. So basically like you guys can, let us know what you guys want to hear, some topics. And then we're also going to do a random wheel of names with all of our subscribers. So starting at the rookie tier, and we'll participate in the turnout drill. So we'll pick a name and out of all of our subscribers, and then we'll do the wheel of names, and whoever it comes up gets to do their very own turnout drill on the next podcast. So that's kind of cool. And then the engineer tier, Doug, is both all those and also the behind the scenes, like what Doug was saying. We recorded about 10 minutes before the podcast, so you get to kind of see the behind the scenes, which is really almost better than the actual podcast. And so
it's only going to get better.
It's only going to get better. Yeah. There might be some Adam nipples showing. Who knows?
Maybe.
Exclusive bonus episode that we're going to try to do like maybe once a quarter. Just an extra episode. And it's going to be like 20 to 30 minutes long. And it's going to be really geared towards our engineer subscribers. And then the really cool part of being an engineer subscriber is for $10 a month, the engineer is entry into the monthly raffle. So we're going to have some really cool stuff that is mainly from the burn boxes. So could be a knife. Man, I can't speak.
Could be a putter wine opener, putter cork.
A putter wine. It could be Doug's.
I'm not giving
vintage.
you this. My son gave me this. I'm not giving you that.
Oh, sorry. We're going to be giving out flashlights, t-shirts, hoodies, the whole thing.
What about a mug from Trader Sam's at Walt Disney World?
Oh, you ain't giving that up either.
I have this one, and I have this one.
I have that one.
And I have the white pearl. If you've been there, you know. If you know, you know.
Oh,
and I have this
Doug
one.
is such a Disney geek. You are such a Disney.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going on a Disney cruise in 25 days, bitch.
Oh, my God.
I got some Unky Season we're going to be giving away. Some all kinds of promo stuff from the company.
I have a
let alone
sporting goods
I'll be
deluxe
cleaning
rain
out my
poncho.
office.
I'll throw this in for free.
Yeah, we're gonna be cleaning out our offices.
How about a bolt? I got a bolt, a nut, and a washer.
7 minutes and 30 seconds. That is a new record.
7 minutes. Okay, hey,
Doug,
that's our Patreon. That's our Patreon. So
we're giving away all that shit on Patreon.
Hey, link is in the bio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It'll be in the show notes. It's also on our social media bios in the link tree. If you would be so just gracious.
And if you dig the podcast and you want to join that thing, again, that stuff's just going to help us reach more people like you to make it grow, and we give away more cool shit. So
that's what she said.
That's that. Merch. I saw Linwood posted that he was printing the shirt the other day, so he's already gotten some stuff in the works. So merch is going decent. I think.
Did you see what Ricky just posted on one of our social medias?
No, just now.
You need to add a T-shirt.
Oh,
we're working on it, bro. We're working on it. Okay, we're a bunch of dumb firemen trying to figure this shit out. Okay,
progress is a slow process. But hey, Brian's in the new boom boom room, so let's give a little shit. Look, Brian's new studio, his she shed.
Yes.
So nice.
Dude, that guy's got deputy chief money, bro.
No more squeaking dog toys.
Yeah, thank
nice.
God. Shout out to our sponsors, Big Unk up there. Again, we're going to be giving away some of his stuff to our Patreon guys. That will be all supporters, Patreon supporters, I should say. That'll be awesome. Big shout out to Tom. Tom texted me earlier today. Good to hear from him.
Well done.
You gave him your address too?
Big shout out to Tom at the Burn Box and the FD Collectors Club for helping out with what we do. We love him. Hope you guys
do. And also,
too.
if anybody doesn't know about the FD Collector Club, Doug and my fire station are going to be in it this month.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's roll a quick promo for Burn Box and FD Collectors Club.
Brought to you by the Burn Box, the #1 firefighter subscription box. The Burn Box celebrates firefighter products and firefighter-owned and operated businesses. Start today and receive a monthly box of firefighter apparel, gear, and tools. Check them out at theburnbox.com.
Do it.
Okay, cool.
That was sweet.
Very good.
All right.
That was sweet. We also need to do a promo for Unky Seasoning. All right, here it goes.
From the firehouse to your house, Unky's Seasoning packs bold, firehouse-tested flavor into every meal. Whether you're grilling, roasting, or just sprinkling it on your favorite snacks, our blends turn everyday eats into unforgettable bites. Pick your flavor, shake it on, and taste why it's Firehouse approved. Go to unkieseasoning.com.
All right, very good.
Okay. I want to briefly touch on this before we get to the moment of silence. Brian, did you guys have a pretty large injury today or yesterday in Salisbury?
Yeah, Salisbury, and thank you for bringing that up. I was actually going to mention
explosion. A house blew up.
Yeah. So crews went to a house with a gas leak, and the house exploded. Roof collapsed. They sent 11 to the hospital. 11
Holy
firefighters.
shit!
So no major injuries and no deaths. So good for that. But I did briefly see that a couple hours ago, and I thought it was yesterday or earlier today.
Yeah, and I want to go back. Yeah, I just want to go back to last week. If you listened to last week's episode, you heard me say, because we recorded on Monday for the show that dropped today, because we're recording on Monday again, and I made a comment. Is today Monday? I don't even know what today is. But anyways, I made a comment. It's Tuesday. So I made a comment that I just said, I've had a crummy day. Last week, we had a very close near miss where one of our engines was struck on a major highway when we recorded last week. And I made a comment in one of my meetings today that I really just hope that all of our people really are very situationally aware. I thanked God in the moment when I got there, and I thanked God again that all of my guys went home because that could have ended a lot worse. They were on a car accident providing some patient care. Somebody wasn't paying attention, and they struck the side of the engine. That engine yesterday was towed off for damage assessment, and literally probably a week and a half, 2 weeks earlier in our unofficial Facebook group, I shared a story of Texas where they were providing a blocker and 4 firefighters were severely injured because they were inside the cab and was T-boned. So whether it's Salisbury or your own back door, my prayer is that for everyone that's listening is they get to go home at the end of their shift. And so I know why we do this moment of silence, but Matt, I know you gave one. So whether it's the citizens that it hits home pretty close, or whether it's in our own back door, that's why we do it.
Yeah. So let's do a little moment of silence for those brothers and sisters we have lost since last Monday. Well said, Matt.
Well said, boys.
Well said.
And just circle back real quick to what something Brian said, especially this time of year when you got the inclement weather and the roads are that much more treacherous. We all know that working on the highways is dangerous, but especially now when the inclement weather and the visibility's poor and it's slippery and it's just this shit show waiting to happen. So anyway,
I got a few things to say.
Well, let it out, my friend.
First of all, Brian said something about the back door.
Yeah, he should have said backyard.
I don't know about the back door. And then
I did.
So I don't want to make a joke or anything, but so you said Salisbury, but is that where the Salisbury steak? Like everybody's thinking about it.
Every state has a Salisbury,
Brunswick
right?
stew is from
Really?
Brunswick.
Whoa,
where is Salisbury steak from?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Probably England. Who knows?
I need to know.
Well, no,
hit
it's
your
too
Google
flavorful.
machine.
It's too flavorful to be from England.
All right, all right, sorry. I had one other thing and I already forgot what it was. But I'm gonna ask the Googles where Salisbury steak is from, and then sorry.
It's all right. It's okay.
But it's Salisbury, North Carolina.
Yeah, there's most states have a Salisbury.
That's one of
it's from. It just says from the United States.
Correctly.
So he's a Civil War physician, Dr.
Google,
James Henry Salisbury, as a health food remedy for soldiers' digestive issues. Wow.
So you give them a hunk of beef.
Based on this theory that a meat-heavy diet cured illnesses, evolved. Sounds like 2025. Everybody's doing that carnivore diet.
Keto.
Yeah, don't tell her that.
That's amazing.
Don't tell her
Do not tell me.
Later,
I was gonna say, and you know what the sad part is, Doug? Everybody knew who you said when you said her. Don't tell her that. Everybody knew it was Megan. Hey, shout out Megan.
Shout out to Megan, man. She's
Megan.
She's going full time with the dietitian stuff, so good for her, man. Things are really looking up for her, and obviously doing well to where she walked away from her department that she was working with. She's going full steam ahead with that, so good for her, man. Good stuff. Can't wait to see her at FDIC. I'm sure we will. I'm sure she'll be at FDIC, so I can't wait to see her again. And good stuff. So today, we're in a Christmas mood, so let's talk about gift giving at the fire station.
I love
Matt,
that.
I'm going to start with you, Matt, since you're the captain.
Yeah.
What do you do for your crew, your boys and girls?
So, we like to speak a lot about experience on this show, right? Like some of us got different experience levels, the years on, whatever. And my years on during this time have told me that it can get kind of awkward during this time of year sometimes.
Brian's whispering to his son, Preston.
Okay.
And the reason
how can it get awkward? How is it awkward?
So it can get awkward because sometimes people can get gifts for people, and then that person didn't know that there was going to be a gift exchange. So when I was a fireman, I had this crew, and I was like, I'm going to get them a gift. And I found something that they both might enjoy. And so I got them this gift, and I walk out, and I'm like a pretty new fireman. I mean, I was only on for a few years. And I said, hey, Cap, hey, engineer, so-and-so, like, I got you guys a gift. And they looked at me like, really? And I was like, yeah. And this captain was like not very well liked in the department. But whatever. I shouldn't say that. He wasn't not very well liked.
You said it now.
True. I know it is not. We're not going back. But anyway, so I give them this gift, and they kind of looked at me like, and I just felt like this awkward, like, oh, we didn't get you anything, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like I could care less. But there's always that feeling. So when I had that feeling, and I had that year, and that's not the only year that it happened, and because you get different. We do a rebid every year, so we work with a lot of different people throughout the years, and that happens. And I didn't get the next year. Maybe I didn't get something for my crew, but they got something for me, and now I feel awkward. I'm like, okay, enough of this. And so, literally, it's funny that you brought this topic up, Doug, because
Brian,
put yourself on mute if you're going to talk to your producer. Brian's okay. Let's take a little break. Producer
son in the room.
Brian's got his own producer in his she shed. Okay, he doesn't even know how to mute himself, but he's got a producer.
I forgot the other microphone is on. We have two mics. Oh, so were you hearing me the whole time?
The whole time.
Yes, and you're being so rude. You're listening.
Sorry.
We're talking about awkward situations here in the firehouse, and you're being extremely rude.
And then it became awkward.
And awkward. Yeah, very awkward. Okay. Anyway, so what I've done now, and it's funny, just literally last week, Doug, I said to my guys, I go, hey, this is my new thing. As a captain, I'm going to bring it up. And sometimes it's like an elephant in the room, but it's going to be Christmas time coming up. Do you guys want to do a gift exchange? So I did it last year. It's my first year as a captain. And the engineer was like, I would rather not. He's got a lot going on at home and doesn't want to afford like even the 20 bucks, whatever it is. Right. And it's no judgment, no nothing, like totally fine. And that's what it is. And so this year, I did it, and then I don't think I got an answer because we just started talking about gifts and all this stuff, and we never really came to an answer, but we will. But I think that's just my opinion. And think about, like, that would be a good call to action. That'd be a good, like, really cool comment. Like, what do you guys do in your fire departments? Because is there something like interesting out there that I don't know about how to do it? Do you just do it? I just think it's too much of a human thing. To some people want to give gifts and some people don't, right? Sometimes people agonize so much over what to buy people that they short circuit in their brain, and they're just like, okay, I just rather not think about it, right? And then they just don't get their crews anything. And then that one guy's like, hey, I got you this really cool whiskey or I got you a really cool trinket or gadget from when I was in Honolulu or whatever, right? I just think that if you just put it out there, that was my idea. So kibosh me if you think I'm wrong, but I put it out to my crew. I said, hey guys, do you want to do a gift exchange? Because I don't want to be awkward. I'm totally down either way. And we can even set like a monetary value, nothing more than $50 or nothing more than $20 or $100, whatever you guys want to do. Totally down. I just think it takes away that anxiety of, are they going to get me something? And am I going to get them something? And what am I going to get them? And if they, I mean, shit, dude, I'll tell you this. One of my really good friends in the department, I was an engineer at the time. He was my captain. He got me a La Crusette, which I didn't even know what it was at the time. A La Crusette Dutch oven. And he goes, dude, it's the one you can put, huh?
Not cheap.
Not cheap. Like $300, something like that. And he goes, it's the one that you can put in the oven. And I'm like, I don't even know what this is. And he's like, what? You don't know what a La Crusette is? It's like something that you keep for your whole life. It's like
it's like cast iron. You keep it forever.
So I went home and I looked it up and I called him and I was like, dude, that was, first of all, way too nice. Second of all, so badass. I don't even know what to say right now. And I fell over on the ground. You know, I did my first taste test and I fell over on the ground. And I almost had.
Did you get cross-eyed?
I did. I got cross-eyed. I fell over. I've used it a million times since then. I absolutely love it. In fact, I bought Kelsey last year a La Crusette dish, like a casserole dish, just because I wanted it. Is that wrong? She doesn't listen to this podcast, so we're okay.
No.
So that's kind of my deal, dude. I like to just put it out there. You know, I like to try to avoid the awkwardness.
All right.
And
so
just like,
you're speaking from a crew perspective as the boss.
Yeah.
Do you get your guys something regardless?
Oh, so I've only been the boss. This is my second Christmas. And so I don't have a lot of, what are you laughing at?
I'm going to say no for him. I'm going to say no.
Sounds like a no.
Is that a thing? Tell me what's your guys' culture?
That's what I'm talking about. I guess.
It's not our culture in my fire department. It's not the culture of the captain to get something for his crew. Like it's not like known that that's going to happen.
Okay.
So I will say, as a boss, what I would do is I would take the opportunity. I wanted to cook for my crew, so I would bring them over during the day. You know, because we had the opportunities to like go out to dinner or go for breakfast or whatever. And so I would spend the morning cooking for them either for breakfast or for lunch. And I did usually a really nice meal. It was, you know, steaks or something like that. And I would do it at my house. And, you know, we live right outside of the city. So they would come to my house, my whole group in the fire marshal's office and in the she shed here where we're at, right underneath. And that's what I would do. We would break bread together and right at Christmas.
I love that.
And that's what I would do with them. We got away. We got away from the city. We got away from where somebody could hit us up in a restaurant, talk to us. And we just, we hung out for a little while. And I chose
fire
to do
marshal office.
Yeah, that was in the fire marshal's office because the struggle that we had was every time we went into somewhere to eat, we knew somebody, we were connected with somebody. There was a chance for somebody to hit us up about a complaint, a question. And the other thing with that of working Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 is much like you guys or the conventional schedule, traditional office schedule was usually every night there's something going on in the holiday season, right? It's hard for y'all to make it work. And it's hard for even the 8 to 5ers to make it work. And so if you're not on call, if something happens, even during that holiday season, it's tough enough. And so I told my boss, I said, I want to do it during the day. I want to make it easy for them. I don't want it to be one more thing. I don't want them to have to look at their wife and say, hey, I got this work thing. I want it to be about our crew and our team. This year, I've got one, and myself and the other boss went in and he told me, he's like, look, it's a female. And he's like, look, like just handle it. I was like, okay. And y'all know Chief Hayes is retiring. So we bought for Chief Hayes' retirement. He took care of that. And I took care of buying for the other one. And we bought up and bought down, if that makes sense, for the different reasons. And, I mean, as a boss, I think, Matt, I don't mean this as a jab, okay? So please don't take it this way. But I feel obligated to show appreciation for the work that they do, and for to show that I appreciate how they invest themselves in the organization, in our team, and so I often feel guilty that I don't do that more.
It's your office, that it's your peers. It's okay.
Well, I just also feel guilty that we don't do it more. Like, I wanted to cook this Christmas, and just with how crazy it is, I literally have a new team member coming on Monday. We work Monday and Tuesday, and I don't have the bandwidth to do it like I normally do. And also being so far away, I was going to do it in the firehouse this year as opposed to, all the way back home with an hour away. So it was harder, but, either way, I will do it. I told the other deputy chief, I was like, I'll just cook sometime between Christmas and New Year. So I won't be able to do it before Christmas, but I will do it. So that's the game plan.
I love that. I love what you said, Brian, about showing appreciation to your crews. And I do that throughout the year a lot, where, if we're out for an extended period of time doing inspections or whatever, right? And these guys that I work with, they don't bitch and complain. They're just like, yeah, boss, like, what do we need to do? Like, what time? Just tell me what time, right? If they have a clear expectation of their day, they are so down to do whatever, and I'll just say I want, right? But it's not for me. It's not for it's for the department. The department wants me to do fire inspections. The fire department wants me to train my guys. Like, that is what it is. But at the end of the day, too, it's coming from me. And I'm like, hey, this is what our day looks like, boys. And as long as we line that out, they are so amazing. And they are so down to just be like, yep, absolutely. And so throughout the year, it's like, hey, boys, coffee on me, right? And it's like $5, $6, $7 a coffee, like, whatever. It's not a big deal, but it's just a little show of appreciation throughout the year. So maybe I show it in that way. And like I said, it's just not our culture the captains before me hadn't done that. And so I kind of like it. I like it. Start this new culture. Like, why not? I mean, shit, we flipped our whole entire fire department in the last, 3 years. I mean, we've got so many new guys that we could start this new culture. And I love this. I really do. I think it's a great idea. But I had brought it up before. It's just like, sometimes it can get kind of awkward, but you just got to make it the culture, make it known that this is what's happening, So love it. I love that.
Adam, what you DOD folks do?
Let's see. In the past, the several houses that I've been in, the previous house I was in for about 5-6 years, actually really 10 years. My crew has been really tight. It's been the same crew, and for a majority of it, every year we got like a tool for everybody, something you can use. We've gotten a toiletry bag. It's really awesome from our battalion chief. She was awesome. We got mask bags, big Ivans.
But these come from your supervisor.
No, this is all in-house.
This is shared amongst the crew.
Yes, this is all my peers. He also included the captain until he gave us $5 Wawa gift cards, and then we kicked him out of the group when we're sitting there spending $60, $75. But we're a 4-man engine company, so probably about 5-6 people at the most. I mean, we got some really cool tools. We just kind of review the year and be like, this incident we had, it'd be great if we had this tool.
Yeah.
And then somebody would buy it. There's always those, the liquor groups, it's a X amount of dollar buy-in, we'll say, then everybody goes out, gets nice liquor for everybody.
Adam,
I didn't participate.
I need to interrupt. Did you change the voice setting?
Me?
Am I the only one that hears that?
No, it sounds really funky. Like, it sounds almost like a chipmunk.
It sounds like he's talking like this.
I don't know.
Weird.
So, all I did was turn off my fan.
Oh,
liquor groups.
Yeah, so they had liquor groups, and this year I worked with West Broad, Taylorstown Fire National Fire Radio, and West Broad, and of course Tom and the Burn Box. And this year at my fire station, we have 14 sailors. We got them hats with our station name on it. They all got a tool from Burn Box. They got some cards from the Legacies, cards set that Taylor 10 and National Fire had. Gosh, what else did we give them? And that was all for me and my captain. He chipped in to help, cover any kind of costs we did. So we did it big this year. So I was impressed, but
I love
nothing, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
because I don't expect nothing. These sailors are probably 1 to 3 years from getting out, and they're all coming to my department. They're all getting their certs and stuff while they're in the Navy. Yeah. We're helping them. So these are new candidates for us or for another naval base closer to their home where they're from. So
I was going to say,
it was fantastic. Everybody loved the cards.
I was going to say, I love the idea of company pride. So before I started doing the cooking, in our division, I bought our guys like coffee mugs or whatever with their name on it that also had like, such and such, fire department, fire marshals division or fire prevention division, because I think company pride is one of those things that, and we've talked about it a couple of times, is like sometimes it can be forward facing, as much as on the truck. Sometimes it can be just in the firehouse, but there's things that limit you. But Christmas time is one of those things where you can really push those envelopes. What happened to Adam?
He go.
Okay.
I have no idea.
So I think
that's right. He'll be back.
He will be. There he is. So that's an opportunity for it to show itself, and I think that's pretty cool. Does anybody? And that was a question I was going to go back. Doug, is that something? I know you guys, Yosemite Sam, y'all love him. Is that something that y'all kind of find new ways to show company pride at Christmas?
Yeah, last year. 2 years ago, I can't remember. One of the guys, the truck lieutenant on A shift that's working today, has a business, Box Alarm Apparel, with another guy, and they make T-shirts and hats and all that stuff. So he, the engine boss and truck boss on my shift, got together and had Matt make duffel bags for everyone that has our company logo, which will be coming out in the FD Collectors Club. Embroidered on them and our name. So it was kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
Again, something useful that, when you detail or, your work, whenever you got to move stations for whatever reason, it's nice to have something to pack your stuff in it. And it's a big bag. It's got a shoe compartment and all that, big zippers, side zipper compartment. It's a nice bag. So again, it's something useful and thoughtful that, that they can got some company pride in, and it's very a useful item. Like Adam was saying, it's something that you can apply to the job all the time.
I love my gear bag, dude. I have at the same guy that got me that locker set. He got me one that said my name on it and it has like the fire department logo on it. And when I'm moving stations, I just throw that thing at the foot of the fire engine. I just start tossing shit in there. Sorry, and then I just toss one bag with my wildland stuff, but into my truck, and off I go. And it's all, nice and easy. It's my turnout boots, my jacket, and my helmet, and then my radio strap and my clipboard. Bam. Thanks for coming. I love it. That's such a good gift. Like if you're looking for a gift for your firemen, and they don't have one, a good gear bag is really cool. And you can kind of customize it and put their name on it. I don't know how expensive they are, but
I've got
different
one.
Sizes. It doesn't have to be a huge bag like we got in the burn box.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, I've got one. My wife bought me one overnight, and that's what I carry when I stay over that one night a week. And I'm trying to remember the name of it. There's one with an apron.
It's Gucci.
The name of the company. Yes. But I can't remember the name of it. But, it is definitely all in 100% because it even looks like turnout gear. But I can't remember the name of it, the name of the company who made it. But
Prada?
I mean, it's legit. No, stop it.
That's for the devil.
Louis Vuitton.
Who the hell's Lewis?
It's from Trading Spaces. Also a Christmas movie. Trading Spaces.
Some guy gave you shit on Instagram.
Trading Places.
Says
about saying that Die
Trading
Hard
Spaces
was
is a fucking reality show. Sorry, Rhett. Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. And a young, what's her name, Adam? Oh, God.
Megan?
Not Megan. Oh,
Can I just tell you something?
The
funny
lady
that
from
just
Halloween.
happened?
Oh, God.
Hey,
Curtis.
since we have bounced off the rails,
Jamie Lee Curtis.
my
Producer
producer over here. Hold on, I got a funny story. My producer over here goes, "Who's Rhett? Who's Rhett?"
Don't worry about it, producer Preston.
Don't worry about it, producer. Well, hey, now
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Matt sent me a text message. What's it say, Matt?
No. Wrap it up.
Don't worry about it.
He said maybe.
No, I didn't say wrap it up. We got too much time left. Let's go. Dude, the holidays are so great. And you guys guys get it way more than I do, man. Especially this year, guys. I just talked to my boy Greg this morning and I told him I was on a walk with my dog. And I'm like, I'm kind of scared. I'm like, seriously, it was almost 80 degrees. I'm still wearing them. Thin shorts. I don't know.
Here we
go. He wears. He's got some shorts that are 9 mid thigh. They're like upper.
They're upper mid thigh.
Booty shorts.
Upper mid thigh.
Above the middle. Yeah, booty shorts.
Very
Chubbies.
Almost see through. Yeah. And I'm just walking my dog, short sleeves. I got my little AirPods in, listening to my music, and I'm like, it's December. It's December 16th right now that we are, we're recording this, and it's 80 degrees outside. It was 90 degrees in my house last week. I'm like, what is going on?
It
like,
snowed twice in the last 10 days here.
Yeah, it's going to be 65 degrees on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
At your house?
Yeah, it's going to be
this weekend.
This
weekend's going to be in the 60s, high 60s.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's very nice.
It's been in the high 80s and 90s. It's been like a good while ago, but here in Christmas.
Yeah, we've been back. We've been back to the Midwest a couple times in the last few years, and I enjoy it. I just enjoy, that 20-degree weather where you got to bundle the kids up and you got to wear the jacket. I mean, I obviously take our weather for granted, but it's nice just to be able to walk around with the dog with shorts and a t-shirt on.
But it don't feel like Christmas.
It doesn't feel like Christmas.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good low.
It's all I've ever really known.
70 degrees for you to be Christmas.
What?
It's gonna be a good 70, 71 for Christmas.
Yeah.
It'll probably be hotter than that. It's
that's what the normal. Yeah. The normal is 70, 71 degrees on Christmas Day. A nice
it went over your head like the 4 chords 7 years ago.
Which
was a great
joke. That was a stupid joke.
It was a great joke, and you just
wasn't. No, but it didn't make sense.
Everybody
I'm calling your mama.
Oh, it made sense.
Everybody liked it.
It didn't make
my
West
mom lives
Coast
in the
sense,
desert,
but it made sense.
Everybody liked it.
But
you didn't. You just coughed everywhere.
Huh?
And then you cough and meant to mute, and it didn't mute again.
And you also got Brian back for being rude because you were pecking away on the keyboard and just making all kind of noise and shit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it switched. It must have switched.
It's not
I'm
muting
not
at
using
all.
my microphone.
It's
Wonderful.
not muting at all.
That's so great.
He's probably using the computer mic.
Yeah, I am.
It doesn't It doesn't feel like a podcast either. It's not Christmas. It's not a recording.
I'm sorry, Matt. You're the guy this week.
When the fuck do we get ice cream?
Sorry, Rhett.
At least that's a good movie.
Who's Rhett?
Do you guys put up Christmas lights around your firehouse?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Gee, okay. All right.
Dude, there's a guy. I think we talked about this. There's a guy on B shift at my station.
Oh my God.
His house is on the Tacky Light Tour. He goes ham at his house. So we took up a collection of Christmas lights this year. He just went nuts at the fire station. It's amazing. And the fire chief came for lunch, not yesterday, but the C shift before that. The fire chief came and looked up and he was like, "A lot of lights in here." I was like, "Yep, sure is, chief."
I love it. I'm just saying this. As a deputy chief, I love it. I want you to feel just as much at home at the firehouse as you do at home.
And where the majority of ours is in our kitchen, and our kitchen, we have a 2-story fire station, and the kitchen up to the landing where you go to the bunk room and everything is it's 2-story open. It's just vaulted, right? So there's Christmas lights literally just hanging from the freaking balcony all the way down. Dude, they're strung everywhere. It's insane.
I think it's a great use of space right there. You got all that open space. It's not in the way. It's not like it's a normal first floor ceiling. It's not in your way. I like that.
It's awesome.
At my last apartment, fire station number 4, they would literally go get a Charlie Brown Christmas tree out of the woods every year right behind the firehouse, like this old pine tree, cut it down, put it in the bay, decorate it. And I loved it. It became this annual tradition where the guys would go, they would literally sharpen their axe. They would go and they would cut their own tree. They wrapped the old cotton jacket hose around the base of it. It was just cool. And you know why I loved it? It was because it brought them together. You know what I mean? People got off their phones. They quit watching TV. They literally did stuff together. And that's what I
love to see how each fire station decorates the tree with caution tape and the little fire helmets and the old hose. I love how everybody individualizes them, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So good stuff. I love talking about it. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. I'd rather give gifts than receive gifts personally.
Yes,
but whatever. I'm glad we talked about it. What, Adam?
Well,
by the way, your voice is back to normal. So
when most of your guests come, they come by mail.
What?
They come by snail mail.
It's snail mail time. All right, is it snail mail time?
Yeah, you got some snail mail, Matt?
Snail mail time.
I do have some snail mail for you, boys.
Hit the thing.
I already did. Hit the damn thing. Sorry, Rhett. All right, Colt. Colt, you gotta get on. Anyway, I was gonna say, Patreon.
You gotta get on. Anyways, where's the
ice cream? Get on. Come on, Colt, get on. He says, hope you fellas are having a good week. I just want to throw a question out there to you guys and see if there's any fire-based podcast that y'all listen to regularly, other than the Cool Fireman podcast, of course.
Jeremy,
National Fire Radio. National Fire Radio. I follow him for sure. There was another one that came up, and Cole, I'm gonna look up the name of it. I forgot that you had asked this question. In fact, I didn't even respond to it, so I apologize for that. But I'm going to. There's a really good podcast that's fire based, other than National Fire Radio, that I really like. These guys, they're very kind of like us. They're very community based. Not the chest pounding guys that I've seen before, like Blacksmith. And
I got something to say about that later.
And the other podcast that's not even a podcast.
Y'all don't say nothing unbecoming, okay?
Yeah, conduct unbecoming. Yeah, beat it, kooks. Yeah.
Fire Engineering is also a really good podcast.
Oh, yes, Fire Engineering. Yes. Stephanie White is the editor in chief there now at Fire Engineering. So yeah, listen to them. That would be a great.
Little known fact: Stephanie's father-in-law lives right through the woods that way, not too far from me.
Oh.
Showed up.
So
my dog,
when
my beagle gets out and runs away, before I put my fence up and before I put the electric wire under, because his ass would dig out. Whenever he got out and ran away, I would go over there because he'd always go that way to his house where his dog was at.
So
anyway,
so wouldn't you think that maybe we get on Fire Engineering? You know, I mean, that's a pretty big publication.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
People know them.
Cool, thanks, Doug. Colt also.
Well, I was just going to chime in and say, I don't really listen to the Additional Fire podcast as much as I do leadership. And to keep my mind active, I always look to the leadership ones to see how I can apply it to the fire service. So that was my way of it. You know, I try to just, as the old saying goes, kind of sharpen your pencil by doing it that way. So I will listen in that.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yep.
That was a very chief thing to say. All right, very good.
Chiefly,
I love
very
that.
Very chiefly.
Yeah, very chiefly. Speaking of chiefly, are you guys going to have a deputy chief position coming available of operations?
Not in the short term. Way to put me on the spot.
You going to put it in?
Sorry about that. Sorry, all you had to say was no comment.
You going
to
make an
Colt.
application?
Also
Fire
says
chief
the best part.
positions,
That's what I said. Not yet.
The best part of this episode. So Colt was talking about holiday routines when we were talking, and Doug brought up his worst smelling call, the chitlins. He said the best part of this episode was Douglas. He called you Douglas. I love that. The best part of this episode was Douglas talking smack about Brian's chief speech about risk, frequency, probability, and cost.
What? You didn't. Oh, you missed it. You got to go back and watch it.
No. I did. I listened to it and I yelled at the radio when you were talking about it. What is it that Brian always says? Risk, frequency, probability. What's that last one? Oh, it don't matter.
I did the finger thing too.
You did the finger. I know you did because I was watching it. Jerk.
Oh my god,
that's fantastic.
Who was that who made that comment? I'm coming back for that comment.
That was Colt. That was our boy.
Forget
that was
Colt.
our boy Colt.
I'm just kidding.
He's my boy, Blue.
Hey, I have to say this one. This one was 7 days ago. Dakota's been she's been commenting a lot, a couple times. She said, "Good luck, Freddie, on your promotional process." But to reply to Brian, I currently use AI to help me write social media posts of our association accounts. So she uses it for her fire association. She must be a part of this.
Love it.
She might be a union thug.
She's got a great name. Yep. I love Dakota. That's a good name.
I know, such a great name.
I use it for all my social stuff too.
What else? And then I got a really good one here. Okay, this might be the last one. This is a good one. 20 firefighter, and I know he's told us his name. I can't remember. I apologize. I can barely remember my kid's name. So, 20 firefighter on Spotify says on our last podcast, he says sometimes it's tough talking with someone at work about a call or whatever. It definitely does help because trying to talk to a friend or spouse is difficult because they don't fully understand what we see and do. We're so conditioned to it that it bothers us but doesn't bother us. Does that make sense? He says if that makes sense, right? And I actually replied to him. I go, you know what? That makes 100% sense. Like that totally makes sense for us. The past few years have been the toughest because my dad was a firefighter but passed away. Even though we didn't always agree on something relating to the job, I miss being able to vent to him. And I just got the goosebumps. So I ended up replying to him, and I just said, I apologize about your dad. Let's see. I said, very well said, and it makes sense that it might not make sense. Right, boys? I mean, that makes sense to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
100%.
As dumb as it sounds.
Why did Unky raise his hand?
And he'll understand that. It is hard to articulate sometimes. And in my humble opinion, it means you are trying to do the right thing. I said, so sorry to hear about your dad. Thanks for the comment and happy holidays. So that was super rad. Yep. Super rad comment.
Super
My
rad.
Goodness. Unbelievable. And we've gotten tons of social media comments and stuff, and things seem to be popping. Just so much fun here at the Cool Fireman Podcast community, and I love you guys.
You got to talk. You have to talk to your spouse about.
Why are you formally raising your hand? I don't understand what's happening right now.
Because I get cut off when I'm trying to talk.
No, you don't.
Well,
why are you so
if angry? Your microphone actually
as he does it. So you got to talk to your spouse about this, because what's the whole point of being a firefighter? To do the job, right? They're to take care of your family. If you're not talking to your spouse about it and you have these issues, you're basically wasting their time, because you're tearing everything apart. If you want to be a number one firefighter and that's all you care about, don't have a family. I had this big conversation with Kenny about it. And so if you're going to get into this job, get in this business, even though they don't understand it, you still need to talk to them. All right. They may not understand it, but they need to hear you, so they know that you have a problem. That is supposed to be your best friend that you married, and that is your team and your teammate in life. So you have to explain it to them. May not always get it, but at least you have explained it to them. So that's my
said,
issue
Adam.
about that.
Well said, Adam.
Yeah, you just can't,
and that's why those
hide everything from your spouse when it comes to the job. You don't have to go into extreme details, the gory details. You just say, "Look, I had a bad call. This was at least the dispatch notes. This is the scenario. It bothered me."
Yeah,
I can remember going to a call where active duty Marine had murdered his wife, cut her up, put her in a suitcase, and then hid the body, and then basically murdered their infant child by putting them in the attic. And we were out doing a land search. Okay. And I came home, and my wife, I basically, like Adam said, I had to go home, and like, she was like, "Hey, did you find the missing child?" And I said, "No." I said, "Here's what happened." And she was like, "Oh my God, why would he?" And I said, "Please don't try to make me rationalize what I just went through. I've told you what I wanted to tell you. And that's kind of where I want to leave it." Right. Like, because, you go to so many of these things, and you see so many of these things, and you experience so many of these things, that where you basically have to, or at least I feel like I've had to, all these years, kind of like deal with it in that way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me okay. And I can remember somebody looking at me recently, and I don't remember what call it was on, but a real good friend of mine, he was like, he'd done some peer support training, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Today I'm okay." Like, occasionally sometimes I'll look in the mirror and I'll just go, "We're still okay." You know what I mean? Because you don't know at what moment you won't be okay. And I think to that point, Adam, I think you're 100% okay. If you don't at least make your spouse, your wife, your best friend situationally aware, then they can't do the par check that you need, every once in a while. So it's okay that they don't understand, but sometimes they just have to know what's going on.
Yeah, and you did it.
And that's the best.
That's enough for tonight. But she knows maybe tomorrow she knows to check in on you.
And I think that and not to be cliche to our Christmas episode, but that's one of the best gifts that your spouse could give you, is just to keep you accountable to your own mental health in this thing that we're doing, right? Yeah. And so that is one of the best things that they can do is sometimes I would just come home and say, "I need to get on the lawnmower." And she'd say, "Why?" And I say, "Just because I need to get on the lawnmower." And that was it. And I'd go cut the grass. If it was soaking wet for whatever reason, didn't matter. I just went and got on the lawnmower. And that's all that I needed to do,
And I don't knock anybody that wants to go talk to, let's say, their best friend in the fire department that understands the job. But you also got to remember, that is your best friend that you married. It's supposed to be. All the vows and stuff like that. That is your best friend. Y'all have so much fun together. Y'all do so much together. That's supposed to be your go-to person. That's why you married them.
100%.
Yep. Good talk. Good talk.
Yeah, and that's what makes us different than other podcasts. Say conduct unbecoming. That it's not even a podcast anymore because, that type of mentality doesn't work.
Alpha.
Right. So good luck with that.
Let me close this out with this, boys. Some of you will remember back in February, a certain Instagram page, certain sticker maker, sent all his goons to us, called us a bunch of diabetics and all this other shit, and accused us, told some lies about us, calling chiefs and whatnot, for simply calling out dirtbags online for acting like dirtbags and being misogynistic, racist, homophobic weirdos.
I love them gays, buddy.
It come to my attention recently that said sticker company, I'll just say his name, Brendan Gorman is his name, Black Smoke Sticker Company,
I don't know.
sent his goons to include conduct unbecoming at us, and we endured all that because we're grown men, and that's what we do. We handled it like professionals, and let's just say that those two gentlemen, Mr. Gorman from Black Smoke Sticker Company and Mr. Conduct Unbecoming, I don't know what his name is, but Mr. Sticker Man made a sticker as a fundraiser for Mr. Conduct Unbecoming. And Mr. Sticker Man, this is in February now, Mr. Sticker Man, as of mid to late November, still had not paid that man his money. Was just sitting on it, being a dirtbag. Enough so that he had to go on to Instagram and make this apology post about how his life was so busy and this, that, and the third, and things got away from him. No, you're a piece of shit. Bottom line, you're a fucking dirtbag who kept that money, spent that money, and then you made it right when somebody called you out on social media. It took that man calling you out on social media for you to rectify that problem because you're a fucking dirtbag. So fuck you. Merry Christmas to everybody but you, and get fucked.
And it's not
sorry, Rick.
It's not his.
Brendan Gorman at Black Smoke Sticker Company.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
And that's not his first problem that he had last year. He has a problem
shocker.
with Taylor's
Shocker.
And Chief, I'm sorry that I just went on that rant, but those people don't belong in the fire service. Those people don't belong to have a social media platform. Forget it. I'm done with it. It's over. That guy's a dirtbag, and hope he gets coal in his
And
stock.
unfortunately,
y'all know how I feel about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we know.
But
we're here and we have a platform, and so
doors.
we can call. Yeah, we can call it out if we want, and here we are. So screw off. You know what I mean? And so those guys don't even have a podcast anymore. And in fact, they had a quote that said, "I don't even know how I have my job still because of things I say on this podcast." So I can't imagine that had anything to do with
a problem.
the fact that they don't have a podcast anymore. So, hey, the moral of the story is be a good person and do the right thing for the right reason. You know, like, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that you know, they're
a fundraiser for a fireman in need, and you literally kept that money because you're a dirtbag.
Yeah. Well, the problem is
trash
that
you are.
He's not going to hear this. So
I don't care. I don't care.
I know.
I don't care. But the same way that the diabetic crap got to him, so one of his knuckleheads that follow him that believe in his mindset are going to tell him that. And I hope he does see it.
Yeah.
And please come at me, bro. You're a dirtbag. You stole from a fireman in need. You're a dirtbag. Please provide me with a rebuttal of any that makes any sense. Please.
Yeah. We're sane individuals that, you know, that everybody is worthy of, you know, second chances, whatever you want to call it, Douglas. I know that there's bad people out there.
If you still buy stickers from that man or any product from that man and his business, you're part of the problem.
One,
and you're just
good luck getting it.
If you buy anything, exactly. If you buy, he doesn't ship stickers. There's many ways of drama. If you support that clown in any factor of his business, any faction of his business, you're just as all you're doing is enabling his behavior, and you're part of the problem.
All right. Well said.
That's all I got.
No, that's good.
Pull it, GG.
I'm not done yet. No. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hey, we are we're not going to end it on that stupid asshole. Sorry, Rhett. I'm not willing to do that. This is the Cool Fireman Podcast.
Off
and
my
granted,
soapbox.
shut up and stop talking for a second.
Whoa.
We have a platform here at the Cool Fireman Podcast, right? And so that allows us to call out these individuals that did put Doug and all of us really, but mostly Doug, right? Because you put yourself into that situation where you gave him your name, that they contacted your department. It was really stupid.
Yeah, literally contacted my department.
Ridiculous. All right, but we're not going to end this podcast that way because we love our listeners, our loyal listeners, way too much. But again, like we do have a platform that we can and we will call people out that do stupid shit like that, and we're just not that way. We love our community for what they are, and how we've gained them is by being genuine and trying to do the right thing for the right reason. And we try to bring up and we try to continue good conversations about what we think is right in the fire service, and so be it. And that's what we are about. And
not saying we're better than anyone. We're just saying that you're a dirtbag because of the things that you were proven to have done.
Yeah, 100%. So we love you guys, and I just wanted to end it on a Merry Christmas. Ho ho! It's Monday that we're dropping this, and
what you call me?
Is going to be ho ho ho, ho ho. You the big hoe.
Ho, ho, ho. I got a machine gun, too.
Yeah. So unless you guys got anything else, we are on Spotify and YouTube on video, and subscribe and follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. We appreciate you guys. If you are still going it strong here at 59 minutes and 28 seconds, we appreciate and we love you guys. This is the Cool Fireman Podcast. We are coming up on 3 years, boys, of doing this podcast, and the people in the community that we have gained and the conversations that we have continued about cancer, about tactics and strategies, about mental health awareness. Come on, boys. We just gave $2,300 or $2,500 to the Red Cross. We've given money to the First Responders Children's Foundation, which I would love to have Jillian Crane on again. How amazing is she?
Yes, Lord.
And so 2026, and this is not the last podcast of 2025, but 2026 is going to be so freaking rad for the Cool Fireman Podcast. And we've got such amazing and great things coming up. And I don't know. I get the goosebumps just thinking about it. So I love you guys. I love the community that we built, and
support Unkies and support the Burn Box.
Yeah, support Unkies. Get your whole family some Unkies seasoning for the holidays. They will love it and enjoy it. And same thing with the Burn Box. So that's all I got. That's all I got.
Be thinking about your 2027 word of the year.
2026, bro.
26, okay. Brian.
Or 26, whatever. Sorry. What time are they bringing the ice cream around?
When do we get ice cream?
That'll be our next podcast. We'll talk about our 2025 words. Did we hold true to it? And what our new words are for 2026. I already have my 2026 word.
And also,
let's do it.
When we get ice cream. When did we? Well, how they answer.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody roll us out.
Roll it, JJ.
Roll it, GG.
Roll it, GG.
Before you leave, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and give these firemen a huge thumbs up. Also, make sure you check out thecoolfireman.com for more. Thanks!